What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first things first, I want to say I hope and pray everything is great your way. All right, y'all. So let's get right on into it. So Turki Al-Sheikh has been on a mission to make boxing great again in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Paying the fighters, promoters getting paid, putting on the biggest events we've seen in recent memory. Now, I want to talk about this specific fight between Devin the Dream Haney, who is 31 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, and Ryan Garcia, 24 wins, 1 loss, no draw, 20 wins by way of knockout. I believe that's right. No, 19 wins by way of knockout. 20 wins by way of knockout. Excuse me. They fought last April, in which was a highly anticipated mega fight for today's standards. That being because Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia are viewed as two of the current modern day four kings in boxing. You got Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, and Gervonta Tank Davis. So this showdown happens. A lot of people saw the unexpected, including myself. But what transpired afterwards is what made everything come into question. Ryan Garcia failed drug testing for a banned substance called Osterine. He failed up until this date 3 separate tests, tried to prove his innocence, came in the fight overweight, drinking a beer on stage, drinking throughout camp, just not really taking the fight serious as he should have. In my opinion, Devin Haney was trying to be the ultimate professional. He was going through Ramadan, and he didn't partake in Ramadan, but he definitely tried to do his part to be a professional when it comes to the sport. Now, you go back to that fight, the first round, Ryan Garcia catches Devin Haney with a left hook early. But what people fail to realize is a lot of boxing fans are prisoners of the moment. You got to go back and watch the entire fight. Watch rounds 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, in which the judges were scoring it in Devin Haney's favor up until that point. Ryan Garcia won round 1. Devin Haney won rounds 2 through 6 up until round 7. And that's where everything went downhill for Devin Haney. He got dropped 3 times in the fight. He got bruised, battered, whatever you want to call it. Ultimately, Ryan Garcia won a majority decision. Then all of the testing starts coming out and everything. He failed this test, that test, and he's doing this, doing that. And Devin Haney wanted to sue him for it. Breach of contract and just all kinds of things that were pretty much unheard of in the sport of boxing. So Devin Haney at the time said a rematch was off. Like, he don't want to deal with somebody that's not a professional on that type of level. But Turki Al-Sheikh comes into play, and both these fighters want to get paid and will get paid big money from Turki Al-Sheikh. It has been rumored that the rematch has been agreed to between these two fighters, and that it may take place on a major card, that being on a Canelo Alvarez undercard. That will most likely be the co-main event. If this is true, this will be the biggest fight, the biggest stage both of them have been on. And who could win the rematch? A lot of people are giving Showtime Sean Porter, a lot of flack, for saying that Devin Haney wins the rematch. And I can see why he said that, because Devin Haney brought in Freddie Roach. He's training with, he brought in somebody else, I can't think of his name right now, to clean up all of his flaws that showed up from the first fight. Bow and arrow jab, hand down when he's punching, not setting his feet, not sitting down on his punches. He brought in, he added to his team around him so that he can correct all of those mistakes. Ryan Garcia, he's still with Derrick James, two-time trainer of the year, as far as we know right now. But, excuse me, he has been reluctant to sign up and for any voluntary anti-doping drug testing. So that right there could throw a wrench in the plan. Me personally, if they do fight, I think it'll be a close fight, just like it was the last time, but it'll be a closer fight in a way of last time. Because based on boxing ability, in-ring IQ and skill, Devin Haney has the edge there. Based on raw power and speed, Ryan Garcia, with timing, he has the slight edge there. So you add things to the camp. If Ryan Garcia can come in disciplined and on whichever weight, it probably will take place at 140, 147. The added weight can make a difference, but also the added discipline can make a difference. So I personally think this fight should happen on Canelo's undercard, because it'll have a near over a mil. It'll be over 1 million pay-per-view buys if they do. Let me know what you guys think about this fight, the rematch. Should it be on Canelo Alvarez undercard? Should they go ahead and run that fight? Who do you think will win? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.